Okay, welcome to the full moon in Capricorn. This is a particularly powerful moon as I was reading up on it, because Capricorn is about manifesting. It's about to have, especially because I have a moon in Capricorn. I'm already enjoying the fruits of its labor of energetic vibrations. So this is going to be a powerful one. And I want to welcome you to our lovely cottage on the East Coast. I'm looking out that way to our small but beautiful lake. And in front of me is a little forested area with one tree that looks to be at least 100 years old, as is this cottage. I felt into the energy of this time in this place, this beginning place of our freedom in this country. And I think about how freedom is being talked about in our country, not always in a unified way. I'm going to say that many of the people that I meet here are just beautiful, loving, open beings. It's a little more rural. It's not as condensed. So there's a little bit more freedom around everybody's field. We're not so crammed in here. But when I thought about freedom, I really, really tuned into a couple of things. One, what is true freedom? Is it someone making laws that says you're free? Not really. We have a number of ways to look at freedom, but how I am going to speak about it today is personal freedom. And that's not my right to do whatever I want to do. Because what I might want to do might not be good for the good of all, or even good for another person or another animal, or even something like a spider. So the first thing that really comes to me is freedom from attachment. That's a big one. Because I know all of us can kind of close our eyes and think about what we're attached to, the people we're attached to, the ideas that we're attached to, the things that we're attached to, the wants that we're attached to. Letting go of attachment to those things doesn't mean those things cannot be in your sphere. In fact, with pure intent, they're more likely to resonate in a more beautiful way. So maybe take a moment here and just check in to who or what are you attached to? And think about, aren't we attached, if nothing else, to people liking us? Yeah, we want people to like us because this is the root of survival. We needed to be in and be a community in order to survive the first, I'm going to say, million years of human life here. There's probably a lot more than that, but we're going to just talk about the last million. So just take a moment and feel into that. And although we may feel our heartstrings tugged at, my sense is a lot of attachment happens in the solar plexus. It's kind of that gut little tug or that depression. It can be also in the lower chakras, but the first three chakras really register that level of attachment that we have, our egos have. Feel into that and our attachment to our bodies. And at the same time, attachment to things that don't always assist our body in being healthy or happy. And then imagine, if you can, that you could actually sense some attachment that you have to people or things. And you could reach into your solar plexus and symbolically pull that attachment out and just look at it. Just observe it. And feel that vibration. Feel that vibration of wanting to be held or liked or acknowledged or commended, complimented. And although those things are lovely, do they really fill you up? Do they really enhance your evolution? Feel and sense that. And does our attachment to people and things cause us to be controlling? Yes. Unconsciously and consciously controlling. And then we're buying into the very paradigm that inhibits this reality from being 5D. That whole control matrix that we are wanting to quietly observe and resolve within ourselves, right? And how many of us have bought into that system of control that we must look and be a certain way to be liked or loved. Feel into that. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Oh, release, release, release. You know, how we've not known we have a choice. We've been programmed to not know that we have a choice, not to participate in that attachment and control. And then we nod our heads and go, okay. And laugh. That's a big one. Tied into that is judgment. Because when we judge, we immediately separate ourselves from the oneness. And we judge to protect ourselves, okay? And we judge to maintain control. And we judge because we're not feeling the totality of ourselves as the oneness. We're not feeling I am love. I am love. Have to really anchor in that one and then to go and judge someone in the next moment. Now, we're not judging ourselves or each other for judging. We're just going, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep an eye open for that. Right, I did that. Oh, I did that yesterday. Oh, okay. And then you just kind of squiggle and shake and let it go. Because we don't want to judge ourselves either. We want to affirm, I am love. I'm lovable. I am loved. And now I love. So easy. So easy once we memorize that sequence and engage with it. It makes us flotillas of love as we move around the planet. I like that, flotillas of love. So what do we get when we let go of attachment? We get free to be. Free to be. Just take a moment and feel into free to be. What a relief. It's not free to be what someone else wants you to be. It's just, I am. It's natural empowerment. Free to be. Woo! Free to be. Woo! You shake off all those expectations you have about yourself or how you should look or what you're doing this week or free to be. And we contemplate this beautiful concept of freedom. Freedom without attachment is freedom to be as one when we let go of judgment, because judgment separates us from our experience and our expression of and as the one. Free to be. I am. Gather that one in to your field at this moment. Free to be. I am. I am one. I am one with the one. As the one, I am love. And now we're back to I am love, I am lovable, I am loved, I love. Free to love as love. Now, this is the key liberator of the controller's matrix. It's almost like every time you say, I am love, you strengthen and expand your field. And as it expands, it breaks those energetic chains and the matrix of the control. system in place here. I am love. I love. I am breath. I love. Again. I am love. I love. That's empowered sanctification of this realm. And then we expand to love, love, love. Takes it a little farther out. Empowered love. Breaking through the chains of controlled time space. We sit with that. All of us right now as a field, we are a field expanded in intent. To the power of 1 to the power of 8. As this field, we as the I love. And we send that love across this continent, for starters. Just send it across. Sending it across, back and forth. Wisping through the families that will gather tomorrow. Wisping through those interpretation of the flag that we honor tomorrow. Wisping through the politicization of our reality. Wisping through the fear and the judgments, rejections, divisions, separation, wisping through it. I am love. The I of the IC loves. The eternal I, the one as I. And open now to allow that expression of love to the 7th come through you. And follow those wisps back and forth, back and forth, back. As channels for the I am love. And as you do so, start to notice what happens to your etheric body and your field. it begins to shift to 5D crystal formation, 5D crystal formation. Love, 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 love. Pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Love, 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 love. The I in the IC sees as the all. True freedom. Freedom to be as one as love. And allow those waveforms, love, 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 to move down through you and to move you. That love is not linear. It exists as a wave form. And open to feel the pulse of that waveform. Allow it to register in you. See if you can tune in and turn the dial to feel that. Boom, boom, boom. Emanating from the first kiss of time. that initiated this miraculous manifestation of viewable time space. And that which we do not see in dimension and planes. The miracle of it all. You are as one in this. And allow this love now to reprogram your cells. The parts of your cells that make up a cell. All of them. Including molecules, atoms, electrons, neutrons, protons, all of it. Turn the dial to allow a deepening of your self-awareness as love to manifest. And as we do so, I quietly navigate through our field to notice thought forms, judgments, configurations that do not serve you or that are not in accord with your nature of true love that you are. And I just pulse in observation of it with love. And afford yourself, if you would be so kind, the willingness to notice, observe, and then release any of these that occur to you. Just by saying yes, 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 yes. even as we're releasing those bits and bobs that still might manifest in aspects of our field. We are being offered this declaration. I am enjoying my awakening process. I enjoy my awakening process. And there is a sense now of completion for our collective work today, knowing that each step we take in density that releases any aspect of this matrix is a step, and our step towards awakening. And every being that awakens individually awakens this reality towards a beautiful upgrade. And that is often an unlayering process that causes us to remember that sometimes we must partake in lessons learned to receive blessings earned. May all of our lessons be short lived in their presentation and long lived in their blessing presentation. And we're offered one more cavalcade of love blessings from Source through crown and the back of the third eye and into the heart. A wave. Mm. And Sibyllin reminds us that this blessing is a waveform. It's fluid. And in its fluidity, there is a freedom. The freedom to sashay around any obstacle that might be attached to your ego. One just needs to observe it and be fluid. So today, don't forget to sashay. And with that, we offer all of us a namaste.